We're getting a
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
Hello, welcome to Friday Night Live, everybody. In the words of the late Jonathan Lim, Happy Friday! And with me are my guest hosts, right over there in the extreme corner. That's June. Is she the ghost magnet? And beside me is Mary Mike. Somebody even gave you a nickname, no? To say that you are now the Alchemist Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a very difficult name to live up to.
Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining me on Friday Night Live. I'm the Prince of Paranormal, Eugene Tay, and I'll be your host for the next 1.5 hours. Usually, I promise 1.5 hours, but we always overrun very slightly. A big thank you to Alsatian Adrian Chua. That is, he popped in a $2 for us. Hello, SE fam, reporting in from funeral industry. I'm sure Alsatian got a lot of stories for us. Alsatian, do share with us some of the things that you have seen. We promise not to pauto which funeral home you're from. Also, there's a few ways to support this channel. One way is to join us as a member on Supernatural Confessions YouTube channel. It's only $3. You can also join us as a Patreon, or you can click the dollar sign beside the chat function and put in any amount you want, and just like Alsatian, your big box with the text gets highlighted and we can definitely see. There's a few important people that I want to say big thank you to, because without them, we would not have been able to put this show together. And they are our wonderful SC Patreons. By the way, I want to check first. Are our mic and our sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Test.
let us know.
You guys can hear?
Okay, you might be too soft. You gotta
Is
be
it?
louder a bit.
Me?
Mike, you're always very soft lah. They say you're very
Really?
softy. Yeah.
Hello. Can you guys hear?
Okay.
So I talk louder.
Okay.
I'll
All right.
stick this in my mouth.
Big thank you to Elaine Chua, Kidneys Everdeen, Emco Green CP Matt, Queen Lai, Alvin Sensei, Casey Chan, Janice Ang, Yong Kwan Yu, Jervin, Hot Water Bottle, Eric, SD Lin, Neurologic, BB Kalan, EpicFishing.com, Hamster Burrows, Sandip Singh, Maiden White Stands, Sean, Arjun, Kenneth Ho, and Ed A, bumping up from Soul to Sentient this week. Oh, Spirit. My eyesight a bit bad, the font a bit smaller.
Maybe read.
Okay, you read.
Which one? Spirit Patreons.
Wow,
You left me the one with so many. Thanks.
good.
Okay,
You TCM one, your breath very good. Your stamina very good. Like,
actually, I cannot see. Okay. Hey, your screen. Okay, hold on.
oh, blame my screen, never mind.
Can maximize or not? The
Walao, jialat like you. I think, I read lah. I'm
you want
closer
to
to the screen. Joel Go, Jia King To, Linda Hayden, Kenny Polaris, Alex, Jess Neo, Jerry Fish, Bibi Teo, Tay Hak Wee, who's in the house with me right now in the studio, Serin Tan, Rachel Y, Kelvin C, Titi Bay, Juju Bay Jume, Damin Des, Lechmi, Gary Fu, Martin Felony, Isaac, Henry, Joshua, Ignatius, Lam E Chong, Yao Su, Jay, Kai Si, Guyver Ching, Light Cake, Koshka, T. Amelia, Jin, Yumi, White DN, Evan Kwa, Queen Wolf, Han Hang, Rin, JK, Stephen Leong, Zhu, Sharanjit Kaur, T.E. Lo, JJ, So, Andy, Derek Kwa, Charlie, Gabriel Shin, Hosebo, Ernest Camembert, who's quickly becoming almost a producer of Housekeeping, sending me great content every week. We have S, Jeremy, and Chris Lim, new names this week. Finally, on to our Souls category. We have Su Chieto, my dear wife Grace, Candy Chia, Ron K, Nicholas Paul, Sharon Ng, Sherlyn Ng, Stella Chan, Yvonne Edwin, Jenia Lin Tang, A.E. Erickson, Ann Lim, Gabriel T, Stephanie Chin, Cole Outcast 2, Solin, and Stephen Ho. Welcome to Supernatural Confessions, Friday Night Live. This has been our signature show for the last many years, and today my drink is brought to us by Kenneth. Kenneth, thank you so much for your contribution. He came by and put 4 cans on the table and says,
Nice.
I know you drink a lot.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I'm becoming like the ghost, People come and offer Stout lah, beer lah.
Wait lah, later somebody bring bandung for you.
Wilson brought one whole carton of beer. And now for that moment, the ASMR.
Gotta do
you'll hear
the
Yeah, my soup.
Okay, we are back for part 2 of June's confession. In the first part, if you have missed out, we have asked this mysterious question. Why is June's house so haunted? What turns out at first was just another haunted house story, Mike.
Yeah.
Turned out to be, I think we kind of suspected at the end of that episode, maybe it's not the house that's a problem. Maybe somebody in the house is a problem.
right.
And the suspects were June, her late grandmother, and her father, who is very suspicious because he's always dodging things, things to do with the supernatural. He's like, they don't exist and everything.
Right.
Only a guilty person would deny the existence of a ghost.
Has there been any new development?
I don't know. We got to ask June. June's in the place with us today.
So let's recap
Yeah.
first.
Go ahead, Mike.
We should recap. Okay, so previously on no,
Previously
in-
on
in
Super
the first part,
Confessions.
right? Yeah. So in the first part of this interview, right?
Yeah.
I suspected that maybe it's a demonic oppression, and I think in some of the comments, right, some people agreed, some people didn't agree. You know, it was interesting to see them, kind of, which is good lah. Two camps, debating with each other. What about you, Eugene? What do you think? What's your take?
I definitely feel it's not the house. We came to that conclusion as well. But I felt it was more demonic in nature because it seems to be almost that your usual vanilla ghost cannot do half the things that you talked about. If any of you have watched the latest Conjuring, and in one particular scene, no spoiler, but in one particular
You watch
concept,
already, You're fast, eh?
you're horror fans. Never go bye just now, right? That's why kena.
You knock your head to keep it.
Wow, you're very fast, eh? I haven't watched it at all.
Yeah.
we
Okay, so
watch
without being a spoiler,
Uh,
one of the concepts brought forth by the Warrens was that when a house suddenly gets hyperly active, it could be a demonic presence behind it, pulling the strings. But is this demonic presence an entity that is from the other world, or is this demonic presence someone brought in, or black magic practitioner, or maybe by virtue of a past life? So we'll find out more information on that today. But
so
go ahead.
I think the second camp was that it's something about your ability that is magnetizing. All the
attracting them, right? Magnetic
Yeah.
field.
Yeah. So maybe today, there might be something new, or maybe today we will confirm all these theories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say a big thank you to Pauli, young Pauli. Thank you, Eugene, for uploading my video. That video was taken 5 months ago. You can see that I was a lot slimmer then too. And young Pauli's, this is just part 1 of young Pauli's confession. She has 2 parts. This started off with just her at the beginning of her journey, not believing that ghosts exist, avoiding everything. But check out for part 2 because then she realized, June, maybe she has something like you. And also, you see if there's that dancing mermaid over there. That's Huang Shooting Ariel, one of SC pioneers who has been there with me before COVID. BC, before COVID.
BC. Oh, nice.
Beast.
But June also have a song that she wants to sing for us.
Oh, pardon me.
And as part
Okay.
of
Pardon you.
and as part of FNL tradition, today she will sing again.
Yeah, I will sing again.
Oh,
Why-
okay.
Because I'm a guest in a special seat.
Might make it sound like her singing is so terrible that you are suffering. She is singing again.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
it's the no.
Oh,
It was a
Why all the
trauma. It
harmonized,
was a trauma of
Can we
how
sing
come I also
together?
want to sing the name?
Okay. Anyway, if you like her singing, okay, you
should
can make
like her
a donation, and I will manually pam, and we will 吊花. We got the
Yeah, give me
hoa to
some
吊
flowers
today.
lah.
Can you show?
Wow.
we will 吊花, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, this is the real
Because
one.
it's Friday night and Mike misses his KTV, so I bring the
Thank you.
KTV to him.
Thank you.
Okay? So over to you, June. Take it away. Paise. Sorry, this one is a producer problem. I never put the paise. To restart. Wait. Jangan tension. Aboy. I need to copy out first. Okay. Now we can.
Nice. Okay.
Confirm
Y'all
magic,
can
right? I'll
hear
go
me,
pray.
yeah?
They blame you, Mike.
Okay,
Music
He
cannot too
starts
loud,
to
otherwise I cannot
notice empty bottles of gin and takes a moment to assess the sins she's paid for. A lonely speaker in a conversation. Her words were swimming through his ears again. There's nothing wrong with just a taste of what you paid for. Say what you mean, tell me I'm right, and let the sun rain down on me. Give me a sign, I wanna believe. Whoa, Mona Lisa, you're guaranteed to run this town. Whoa, Mona Lisa, I'll pay to see you frown. Yes, thank you very much. Do any of you know this
Wow,
song?
From Jungle Head, solo by Pontiana, 吊花. Wow, first 吊花 already.
Wow.
Someone so
Can
generous.
go to
Wow.
the beach already.
Okay, if you like her singing, you can put in any amount. You don't like her singing, you want to stop singing, put $100. or not Mike will sing. I'll send Mike out to sing.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much. Actually, I think rock song, you need to have a lot more angst. So next time when she sing, right, you grab her thigh, you squeeze one bar. Then she have the more cannot sing rock. Okay, well, you all know Panic at the Disco. You know no? Is it your
I know only one song from
Which
Panic
one?
at the Disco.
In the wedding one, right?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Which one?
I don't know what the title
Can't
is.
help but hear the exchanging of words.
yeah.
What a beautiful wedding. What
Is
a
it?
beautiful
No,
wedding.
actually I think older than that.
All these young people. I don't know.
I think older than that.
Okay, so if my time was tea dance at the disco. Okay, I cannot hear. Why got no sound? No
Can
sound
hear.
what? Alice Melt say no sound.
No sound. What thing no sound?
Oh no.
Check.
Hello.
No sound. Can you all hear me? Have sound lah. Fall in love again.
Fall in love.
Wow, don't know who's one. Hey, you got.
Oh.
Oh, I know why she said got no sound, because she started the show late. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Kamsia Hamida. Okay, so can you all turn off? Can audience please turn off your phone? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
By the way, this live Friday Night Live is filmed in front of live audience. Okay, so June, Mike, you want to walk us back from where we last stopped, and then June carry on from there?
Wow. Where were we at? We were at the part about your dad. Okay.
Okay.
The fuzzy information that I know is that the dad is in denial.
He just dismiss it. Like say
Yeah,
let's not
correct
talk
lah.
about these
He's
things
got
in the home.
many layers of denial. Your grandma seems to know something. Huh? Oh, me also. Oh, thank you so much.
T.E.Lo.
Tilo, wow, okay, that's it. Wow, I'm not gonna lie.
Can go to the beach party.
Yeah, can do
Okay, carry on, please.
Okay, so there was your dad with the many layers of denial, and then you have the grandma who seems to know something, but don't want to say or don't know lah. Didn't get a chance. We don't know. You know, when you watch drama, it's always like this one lah.
Yeah, it's always the half.
The grandma got information but cannot tell you. Don't know why.
Yeah.
A lot of mitigating factors.
Correct.
不会跟你讲. Yeah, correct. Yeah, then your mom also knows like half.
Yeah, she suspects a bit.
But maybe she wants you to have a normal life lah, so she never say anything. Yeah, so we have a lot of this.
Okay, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the audience. You are our fourth host, meaning we invite you to dissect this confessions along with us. Let us know in the comment section what do you think about that, because let's try to solve this mystery by the end of today. Okay, June.
Okay, so for this information, right, if you guys wonder, is it my dad, is it my grandma, or is it me, right? I actually went to ask my mom. Because I was telling her about like you know, there's so many like speculation, and then we suspect like, is it our dad? You know, is it our dad that bring home like all these things? Then that's when my mom said, no lah, it cannot be. I don't think it's your father. She said because not just your father. Actually, the reason why he kind of didn't want to share these things in the house is because actually long ago when me, my sister, and my brother, we are still considered quite young, and we are living in that house. So my parents, right, they deliberately wanted to keep it away from us. So as a result, he don't really want my mom to spook us out. And then after that, he himself had his own experiences. This is the first time that I'm hearing it from my mom, that she told me, apart from all of us, we have our own experiences, right? My dad, sometimes he can be reading like book, right, in the middle of the night, like about maybe 2-3 a.m, reading his books and stuff. And he was seated close to the main door. And sometimes the main door is like 3/4 open, so you can still hear the outside noises, right? So every night, right, my dad has many different encounters by outside the door, which is what I've been seeing in my dreams also. So he said that there was one time he ever heard like a you know, can't tell whether it's an old man or is it an old lady, and they started like walking around with a walking stick, and then every night, like same timing, we'll have the tack just walking around one. So my dad will freak out. Then there's once he was just sitting by the door, right, 3/4 inside, right, 3/4 of the door is open lah. So what happened was, when he was just sitting there reading his book, right, he felt like this gush of wind, right, just went past him from the gate. Yeah, went past him, and then he got a shock. So he faster like you know, stand up and go and close the door. So this is one. And then another time that he was just also reading by the book, the same thing. He does the same thing. So then during then, he also like suddenly he smelled this very very nice like flowery smell, like flowery scent. And then slowly this flowery scent turned into something like foul. Like really smelly. Then my dad panicked again. My dad would stand up, he go and close the door. So it's like all these events, right? My mom also never knew that every time I sleepwalk, right, I have the dreams of like people hovering outside the house. So I told her this, and then it kind of coincided with my mom telling me that this has been happening to my dad. Like that's the reason why he kind of don't really want to bring like ghost stories up in the house, because he himself also suspects that this house is not clean. Yeah. Then my mom also says, she shares even more stories. She said that for herself, right, when she cleans the windows and stuff, she say whenever she's done cleaning the windows, right, she will notice that she will have bruises around all her arms, like everywhere. So after that, she started noticing that this keeps happening every time she clean the windows. So she kind of panicked, and then she told this to my dad's younger sister. Then told to her that like, you know, this has been happening every time I clean. It's like I find bruises like up all the way my sleeve. Yeah. So she started to panic lah. So after that, my aunt, she's a bit more of the feng shui, a bit more spiritual type lah. She said that I suggest every time you clean or you do something, right, you go to your, because last time we used to have an altar, so we used to have, you know, those kind of pot that the tablet that we used to offer incense to my grandfather, because my grandmother, she's a Taoist ma. So we do this because my dad is the son in the family. So after that, we also have a 地主公. So 地主公 is like a, you know, it's like they call it like the earth deity that takes care of the house and things like that. So she told my mom, she said, maybe you can go and light some incense and tell the 地主公 that maybe if there's anything she did wrong, you know, just apologize and like don't punish me and things like that. So she says that every time this happens to her, right, she will go to the earth lady and then she does this. Then slowly my mom start to realize that how can it be possible that every time she cleans the windows, right, it's like going there to apologize. And she says she has done this like countless of times. That's when she started to think like, is it on deliberate? Is it on deliberate that there's some entities in the house, right, that just wants to disturb her so that she'll make prayers for them?
Oh.
Yeah. So my mom suspects that that's what's happening. Then she also mentioned that, remember the last session I told you guys that when my grandma, she was almost near the end of life, and then she kept staring into the ceiling for many times, and then she kept nodding and then wiping her face, and then she mentioned that she saw God. Remember I asked her that question, right? So I went to clarify this with my mom, which I find it quite scary, because my mom told me in moments of conscious states, when my grandma is conscious, right, because there is some part that she's also delirious. So she went to tell my dad that, like, in that moment, right, she said she saw God, and then my dad asked her to describe what was it. And then she said she saw like a black shadowy figure, like smoke type, like above her. So I started to get a bit freaked out, because there was one time that I remember, like the last session I told you guys that I also went to lay beside her, and then I looked at it, and then I say like, if you are a negative entity, right, please go away and stop disturbing her. So that's when she saw all those things, and she told my dad. So my mom clarified this thing with me. She said that sometimes, even way before my grandma even moved in to live with us, right, she said that whenever my mom sleeps, right, she also will have this sensation that as if that someone is above her. So it's like there's always something above one. And then when she describes, I'm quite shocked also, because I have had this experience of like the bed shaking, and I thought that it's always my muscle spasms. Okay, I always thought that. So when my mom described it, right, she said it's like two arms. It's just like keep, you know, pressing the bed. Yeah, it's that kind of sensation.
As if someone is crawling on the bed.
Yeah, correct, with two arms. So my mom said that like she actually felt it, like it was like it just goes this way, and then she can feel the compressions. So when she told me this, I was quite shocked, because that would explain why I thought that I have muscle spasms, because that would mean that my body is like constantly leaning towards to one side. So I thought like the whole time it was just muscle spasms. Then I asked my mom, could it really be possible that, you know, maybe my dad's energy is not good enough, he's attracting all these things? And my mom said, no, I think it's just that the house itself, there's some entities that was already there before. So when it's just something that is quite malicious that just wants to disturb us. And then remember the last season I told you guys that I always like sleepwalk and things like that. Turns out that I'm not the only one who sleepwalk. My sister also sleepwalks. Like, I kind of clarified this with my mom, because I told her that there were quite a few instances that I caught my sister sleepwalking, and her sleepwalk is actually quite scary one. Her sleepwalk is actually with her eyes open. So that's even more different from what I sleepwalk with. Because the difference with my sister is that she don't recall at all. Like, there's a few times whenever she wakes up, right, she will just like you know, start crying and start calling like, where's my mother and things like that. And then like it's very bizarre. So I always get freaked out, because it gets very exaggerated. Then another time is I remember this very clearly, because it was about like 7:30 p.m. Then my mom cooked dinner, and my sister said that she's very tired, so she's gonna take a nap first before she wakes up for dinner. So she told me to wake her about 8, and then I was like, okay. So after that, me and my mom, we had our dinner. My mom was doing like the dishes and all, because we ate already ma. So when it's 8, right, I went to wake my sister up. That's when my sister, she out of the blue, right, her eyes just flick open, and then I thought she was awake, but no, she just suddenly she like crawl out of the bed, right, and then she jump up, and she gave me the
green.
She just gave me a white green, and her eyes is not the, you know, when you smile, it's not the, it's squinty, right? Hers is the wide open like that, stare at you one.
Okay, let me try to imitate the look. It's like that.
Like that, correct. That's a look. That's a look. That's a look. And then she looked at me, right, and then it's like, how would her state, right, if let's say she's sleepwalking, right, how would her state be aware that I already ate? And then she first thing she asked was, have you eaten?
Oh,
the whole time, have you eaten? And then after that, I'm like,
she like, 吃饱了吗?
No, it was in English. She said, "Have you eaten?" Then I look at her. I'm like, "Oh my god, what is this? Like how would she know? Like what? Then why she's asking me this question?" Then after that, I just stare at her. I said, "Can you wake up?" Then after that, she just no. Have you eaten? Then she points to the bolster on my bed. Right? Have you eaten the sausage? And then I was like, what the hell? And she just keeps looking at with me with that smile. And that's when my hair all stood up. Yeah, I got a bit freaked out because that's when I started calling for my mom. Because that time I was only in about like sec 2, sec 3. Yeah, so I was like, Mommy. And I said, I told her my Yan Yan is not waking up. Yan Yan is not waking up. Then my mom was like, yeah, she just ignored me lah. She just keep washing her dishes and all. She was in the kitchen ma. So this whole time, right, my sister was just staring me like this with her finger pointing out.
So let me try to picture this, okay? So you have a sister that woke up, jumped out of bed.
Yes, yeah.
Grin at you, eyes wide open, and ask you, have you eaten? Have you eaten?
Yeah.
And then you go and tell your mom, Mom, help, sister's not waking up. Then your mom back facing you, just keep washing plate.
No, she was in the kitchen. So this happened
but
in
she
the
totally
room.
ignored you, like she heard you, but she didn't respond.
Yeah, she just don't care lor. She just think
this is horror movie level, man.
Yeah, so I was just left in a room with my sister, and then she just points at the poster, like stare at me for quite a few like moments. Then I just don't know what to do.
Wait, I pause. Mike, I'm beginning to feel that at that point in time, June might not have been present in that room. June was the one dreaming. She was like in Inception, you know? She was in a different world. So her mom's not responding. Her sister is acting weird because that was her reality. Because she was the one who was asleep.
That means it goes back to my dream walker theory that I had lah. That
What was it?
June is able to enter people's dreams and then interact with whoever is asleep. So like maybe your sister is not sleepwalking. Maybe you are the one who are inside your sister's dream and she's weird lah. I mean, obviously that is.
And also the other thing is when you have your sister have her sleepwalking, are you always awake during that time?
When she sleepwalks, yeah, I'm awake. Yeah.
And when you asleep, does she ever sleepwalk? Because if that answer will determine what I'm about to put out. As
Okay.
a
Actually, I would not be sure if she sleepwalk if I'm asleep, because my mom has ever caught her like taking afternoon naps, and then when she like just wakes up right with her eye glaring around the room, and then after that then she will sit up and glare around for a while right before she sleeps back. So my mom told me that like my sister's sleepwalk is a bit scarier because she doesn't know that she sleepwalks.
you also sleepwalk?
Yeah, I also sleepwalk, but I have memory.
And do your parents also sleepwalk?
My parents know. For my parents know.
And this, okay, your mom believes wholeheartedly that it is the house that's haunted.
Okay, when
Yes.
you see your sister sleepwalk, right? Are you in control of yourself?
Yes, I'm in control of myself. Yeah.
Like-
So what happened was my sister,
not
right?
Dream
She
not dream state version lah. It's you're just
I'm really awake because I just had dinner with my mom. Yeah. So what happened was my sister she glared at me and she realized there's no response coming from me because I'm that stunned moment, right?
Yeah.
I just look at her like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then I was like, can you wake up? Then after that, and then she just like suddenly she just walk past me, walk all the way, go to the kitchen, takes a cup and drink her water. And she recognizes her cup. That's the weird part. So she recognizes and then she drinks and she finished the whole cup. And then she walks back and I just look at her like, shit, like is she awake or not awake?
Is she still grinning when she's drinking? Or
No, she
it's
just like become her normal self, but it's just like she walks out and then she drinks water and then she went back to her same spot and then she lies down and then she sleep back. And then
So, but on behalf of the skeptics listening into this, right, isn't that what a typical sleepwalking is like? Why are we so quick to determine that your sister's sleepwalk is paranormal related? Like, what are the signs that tell you that?
Okay,
The
okay, so for this portion, right, right, the next minute when I wake my sister, I tap her, right, she wakes up as if like that few seconds did not matter to her. She wakes up in that as if she slept for really 30 minutes. Then she was like, huh? And then she said, oh, what time is it? Then she, it was like drowsy. Then I'm like, do you even know what happened? Then she was like, no. Then after that, and then I told her everything, right? Then kind of fast forward to today, when I told her about this incident, right, she told me that until today, she still has memory. Okay, she has some degree of memory left of her walking out to drink water.
Yeah.
But about her greening that portion, right?
Yeah.
She said she totally have no memory of that. Yeah. So
I mean, she's just really happy. Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah. So then I kind of my sister did ask me this question. She said like, if at that point in time me grinning like that, you know that it's not normal, and I proceed to maybe like say or do some certain things that's not normal.
Yeah.
She said, and you kind of suspect that I'm possessed. What will you do? Then I told her, damn it, if that's the truth, I think I'll slap her.
So fine.
Slap her first, like you know, like what the hell do you want? Who
Yeah.
are you? And
But I mean, today you are both still sleepwalking.
no, it's just
How
in
did
the,
it end
in
off?
the
Just in the house.
just in the Kallang house alone.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Then we don't sleepwalk ever since like we moved out of the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just for the audience sake, there were hauntings, just no sleepwalking.
Correct.
Okay, so back to the house again. Before you move into that house, you were probably too young to remember because you as a child, right?
Yeah, I was only
Did your
about
parents
6, 7.
tell you that the haunting started only in that house?
Whether is it in that house, I'm not too sure. They didn't like share too much details with me, but they only say that like I only heard like some conversations between my grandma and my mom. Like every time during 7 months, my mom will always warn us like, you know, don't climb tables, don't climb chairs, certain things like that, right? And then there's some time that my mom, she said that, oh, maybe you can bring me down to kind of like, you know, like burn the incense papers with them. And then my grandma said, no, cannot. It's not the time yet. And then
Not the time yet for what? 7 months?
she feels that I'm not of age.
Oh, not of age.
Yeah.
okay.
So then when it came to one point, right, like one of the 7 months, I remember I think I was about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing, but my ears are open, you know, I'm listening to adults' conversation at the same time. So my grandma said like, I think it's time, I think it's appropriate to bring her down already to burn an incense paper with us. So ever since that incident happened, right, this was also in Kallang, about primary 2, primary 3, right?
Yeah.
Ever since that, I started having those dreams that link me to the 7 month spirits. Yeah, who is always like asking me for help.
Only when you start burning lah.
Yeah, only when I started burning the incense papers. So it started from then on. It's like every year the first day of the 7th month. Yeah, I used to dream all those.
So now,
So what's your take now, Mike?
huh?
Now
Wow.
it looks like maybe it's not. I mean,
I think the
okay.
whole family,
The whole family,
they
this-
got fragmented ability.
I'm quite keen to know your lineage.
Sorry, when you say grandma, is your maternal?
It's
or-
my paternal side.
What?
Paternal side,
See,
yeah.
not because you were worse.
Why?
Not say you got worse lah. It's like your mom knows something. Your dad obviously is very clear. He's
Denial.
just
Yeah.
trying to let the sleeping dog lie lah.
Yeah.
In that
Correct.
sense. And then it's like your mom believes more than your dad, right?
Yeah, my mom
In
believes
Disney.
more, yes, lah. Because I'm not sure. I'm not too sure whether this has got to do with both different upbringing. Because my mom, she grew up in a family where her mother, which is my grandma, my maternal side, she has a third eye. Yeah.
You see lah, now got
She has a third eye. So my mom has always she grew up in a family that like has a lot of spiritual things happening in the home itself.
I think maybe the mom might be a suspect now.
Yeah.
This is
So
a
my
interesting
mom,
case.
I think one of my mom's gifts is that she has this ability, if she wants, I think, that she, before like any of her family members pass, that she tend to dream of them before it happens.
Does your dad know?
My dad is aware actually. Yeah.
So your dad married your mom, and now I think about this, right? Just based on the new facts finding that we have, right? I feel that your dad knows that your mom and the mom's family all has a gift. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if at one point in the lineage, you all were shamans or dabblers or have dealt with the supernatural. Your dad having known that it's probably your mom's fault or your mom's lineage that all this are happening, he then decide to take the most obvious manly route, just ignore. Ignorance is bliss. And the grandma that you said, is that from your mother's side?
My father's side.
Father's side.
Yeah, because the grandma from my mom's side, she actually resides in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah. So for my dad's side, right, actually I'm not too sure whether is this a cause from my mom's side? Like whether is it directly linked?
Yeah.
Because before my dad met my mom, my dad's house at Sims Drive also has an entity living inside there. Yeah, it's been seen by many people. Yeah. Yeah. So I also
Was
don't
your
know.
dad and mom, did they meet like out of love or were they matchmade together? I'm asking this because it almost sounds like two cultists coming together to get married and then continuing a certain bloodline.
Or the powers that be, whatever they may be, have decided to let this convergence happen.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think they met out of love because
Okay.
my mom, she did share with me the story of like how they met. Yeah, so my dad, during that time my dad was actually married when he met my mom. Yeah, so what happened was but he was married because he was doing something like he was trying to help out this lady who that time when he met her as a friend, right? She was just found crying and things like that. And then my dad asked her like, what's up with you? And then she said like her family has no money. And then that time I think she was quite young. I think then she told my dad that her mom wanted to sell her off to prostitution.
Oh.
Yeah, so she didn't wanted to go that route. So
Yeah.
she don't know like what else can she do
Yeah.
to like find money for the family and things like that because she's not educated. I think then my dad kind of made this decision, right, in about 1983 or 84, I can't remember. Made this decision to bring her to Singapore and kind of marry her.
Save her.
Yeah, it will save her
lah,
so that she can find a job in Singapore and then earn some income from that. So when he did that, right, she thought that they were legally married. That he had
She thought
feelings
or he
for him.
thought?
She thought. Yeah, she thought that he was interested in her and things like that. But my dad, he proceeded to, stay in hotels. He started to not come home and things like that. So that's when he met my mom.
Oh.
Yeah, so he met my mom and he knows, he's aware that the first wife, right, is interested in my dad. But my dad kind of kept the relationship like neutral.
Yeah.
Like he didn't want to stir anything lah. So
Yeah.
after that, but to her is she thinks that like they are already husband and wife. That like maybe he's interested, that's why he's married her.
Yeah.
But he already stated very clearly the purpose is for her to find a job.
Yeah.
But she wanted to secure the family here. So what happened was that during that whole event, right, he met my mom. Then after that, they had my brother first lah. Yeah, they had my brother first.
While your dad was still married at first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So in that house, right, when the first wife existed, right, so this is something that I find it quite bizarre. Okay, so I don't know when there was an entity that was already inside there. There was a lady entity. So one day, it's actually seen by even his brother and his wife before. That to the point that I think his sister-in-law lah started making a fuss, say, I don't want to live here anymore. There's a spirit that lives in the house. I'm very scared. And then I see her all the time because she's always like sitting by. During that time, right, she only occupies this particular room, and this particular
So
room,
the first wife.
it belongs to my dad's room.
Okay, so what happened to the first wife at this point?
The first wife, she's still living in the same house.
In the same house.
Yeah.
But in her own room lah.
In the room that my dad's room lah, because
Okay,
my dad at this
okay.
point he was staying in a hotel already ma.
Yes.
So what happened was there was one time when she left the house, and then the next minute is when my grandma came back. My grandma came back, and then the neighbor went to talk to my grandma like, "Hey, you guys have a new tenant ah?" Then after that, my grandma was like, well, "No, we don't have a new tenant ah." Then how is it possible? I just saw a lady following your wife. Yeah, I mean your son's wife leh. Like following her walk down the stairs together. One was long hair, one was short hair. He said, I did not make a mistake. I really saw her following her behind.
And that lady was what? A Singaporean?
Thai.
Thai.
Yeah.
Not that I want to stereotype, but there is a high chance. Again, because the Thai culture and with regards to the occult, it is not taboo for them. There's very liberal use of magic in the Thai culture. I think, in fact, almost every house has a kumantong, right? So, I would not put it past the first wife to have been dabbling in the occult to try to secure her future here, of course. And the future is her husband.
Or she also got her own own skeletons in the closet that haven't
Yeah.
come out yet lah.
So-
So starting to believe like the Sims drive entity is probably
But there's this surprising
familiar.
fact. There's this surprising
got
fact.
twist, yeah.
Yeah,
Come.
got twist.
Oh,
So
okay.
the thing is, this entity has already been inside there before my dad even married her.
In the house.
Yeah, before he even brought her over to Singapore and things like in the house.
How is that confirmed?
How is that confirmed is because there's one time, because my dad, he was still like studying, for diploma and all that, right? So during that time, he had his friends come over to his house. And then his friends were like, having fun, chit-chatting in the living room, right? So what happened was one of them passed by my dad's room. And then he just like walked out. He said, "Hey, bro, you never introduced your girlfriend to us."
Oh.
Then he said, "What girlfriend?" He said, "I saw a girl sitting inside."
Oh.
Yeah.
Just when I thought that was innocent. Now he's suspicious again. So sorry. Why? So he has experiences, something following him, and even though he was young. Why was your dad in Thailand? Was it just for a holiday? How did he meet the girl? I get it that according to the narrative is, he walked past, he see a girl crying, the girl pours out her emotions to him and say that, hey, my mom is going to sell me to prostitution if I don't get married. And your dad, being the gallant and gentleman that he is, decide to save the woman out of her predicament, to put a ring on her. And according to the narrative, he has been very clear with her. But we also have information that her reaction is a woman who totally believes that she's marrying out of love and wants something out of it.
Correct.
The time that your dad met that girl and offered his support and compassion, how long was it?
Wow, that up to the point when before my dad met my mom, right? I think it was 6 years.
But how? No,
Yeah.
for the time your dad met the woman and married her, how long was it?
I think few months only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say this because I used to be with some girlfriends and I told them I don't have any relationships, I don't have any commitment, but yet they still think that I have a relationship
Yeah,
with them,
correct.
right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's because I had sex with them. So I think that kind of
Oh, my dad, he's very firm. Like, he kind of firmly insists that there's no sexual relations with her. Like, it is like pure, like, I never, like, did anything that is...
Okay.
Yeah. So he made it clear because to my dad, right, he says, to him, he thinks that, like, if there is any further development, maybe, like, in the future, like, maybe he can consider. But
Okay.
as of then, when he was trying to help her, right, it was purely out of his
compassion
goodwill.
and
Yeah,
goodwill.
yeah.
What happened to that wife now?
So that wife, I think because she refused to divorce, it was only found out that my brother existed, that my grandma says that, okay, I think this divorce should be granted. Yeah. So then she went on to live her own life lah, and then she has her daughter.
She's also happy now lah. She's
How to put it? It's a very complicated. Okay, during that time, like, I think mistress was a thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so this actually involves the one of the supermarket Golden Mile boss.
Walao. And enter new character now. Okay. I'm trying
Okay,
to. I need a whiteboard here, guys. I need to put the red.
I think
Okay,
OBS got the whiteboard
Yeah.
thing.
Walao.
So she is like the kind of the mistress. Yeah.
Of the Golden Mile boss.
Yeah, the supermarket one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm. This is like freaking days of our
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
But I'm making the assumption that she's happily married away. She's not likely to cast any spell on your dad. So it's not a revenge thing. I'm trying to cancel out that possibility.
Well, we are not too sure about that because there was during the time when my mom in 1992 I think when my mom kind of was brought over with my brother. My dad kind of did the papers and all that, right? She rang the house a phone, and then my mom was the one who picked it up. And then my mom, then it was quite awkward lah. But to her, it's like, I don't want to speak to you. I want to speak to my dad, you know. Then after that, my mom was like, okay. And then she passed the phone to my dad. And then she asked him questions like, why did you not want to start a family with me? Why did you choose some other woman to be your wife, you know?
Very
And
difficult
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, so it's like my dad can't really answer her, right? Then he just like kept it mum. He just say like, I just am not interested, you know, that kind of thing. Then the call just ended like that. Yeah. So the whole time it was just like this. Like she just felt like, you know, very disgruntled. Even until today, she, even though her daughter does not have lineage or bloodlines from my dad, right? She names her daughter the same surname as us. Yeah. Yeah, so that is something that I wouldn't know if there's any like black magic
But your dad
done.
likes Thai woman.
Yeah, he does.
So could he be dabbling in Thai magic when he was younger?
Not that I know of. He only told me things like, oh, he tried like, when he was younger, he even played with his siblings like Ouija board and things like that. Yeah.
A father.
Wait.
Yeah.
What about your mom's side?
My mom's
Does
side.
she do not say does she not say on the same capacity as your dad, but does your mom also kind of have like her own?
She's very proper, like, in a sense, like she's very proper. But if you talk about the Thai side bloodlines, actually I myself don't even know what my grandmother worships. Because until today, right, our house in the village is kind of claimed haunted by many villagers, that it can only be sold to within our own bloodlines. We tried selling out many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So explain that again. Your
Okay.
house is. Sorry, you just explain.
Okay, so my house in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
The house that I used to live in whenever I get a vacation, right? So my dad will bring me there. When we grew up, my parents told me that there were weird occurrences that happened in the house.
Okay, can you tell one? Just
One is like,
since it's
okay,
very
an
nice.
example is that my dad can be like, waking up in the middle of night, right, about 12 to 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., right? There will be someone like full on cooking in the kitchen. Like you can hear the pots and pans clanking one, like here and there. Then you can hear the fire and everything.
Okay.
Wow, then my dad will always go out and double check. Then ended up it's like, blank, empty, dark, nothing.
Oh, no.
So yeah, so after that you can also hear like people showering and things like that, like in the house. Just like it is a frequent occurrence. So my dad start to wonder like what is wrong with this house. This house is really freaking haunted lah. So after that, and then my mom, she also didn't mention certain things, because when my mom, she told me when she was younger, right, she also don't know what my maternal grandma prayed to lah, because she used to come from, I think, Lamphun or Lampang, and then she moved on reside into Fang Chiang Mai lah. So what happened was, she, for a period of time, she never prayed to a certain deity. I also don't know which deity this is. And then there's one day she went to cook or something like that, and then she went to call my mother's sisters to come out to eat, and all of them were out. So after that, and then when she walked into the room, right, she realized my mother's sister was kneeling down on the floor. And then she just like, she had this like glare at her, and then she just said like, it's been a long time since you last worshipped me, or things like that. So after that, yeah. So I asked my mom, I remember asking my mom, how do you know that's not your sister? And then my mom was like, because it's not her voice.
Oh my goodness.
Then I'm like, oh, okay. And then my grandma kind of panicked lah. She said like, oh, maybe she's been busy with all the preparations. She will, get to it soon, that kind of thing. So until today, my mom said that she even did her part, to kind of get a shrine, like a mini shrine, like put at the side of the house, and then say like, to invite spirits to live inside that shrine, and then not like haunt the house lah.
Okay.
So it's been a total of about 3 times that we invited monks to our house already. But like, I think the haunting's still there.
Okay, so what is it about the house? Sorry, coming back. What is it about the house that you all cannot sell? Is it just haunted, or is like only?
Okay, I give you an
specific
example.
Okay.
Every time we sell out the house, okay, we manage to do a successful transaction where someone comes to live in the house, right? They would only live for few months before returning the keys back to us and say, I don't want to live in here anymore.
Okay.
It's haunted.
But this
Yeah.
is, I mean, okay. But so okay, because I'm contrasting this whereby your dad is very brave. Even though he has experienced things, he's still staying inside the house.
Yeah,
okay. But the people who have bought the place, right, they really left already. Is it because like when the new tenant gets haunted, it's way worse than what your family experiences?
I
Is it
think
something
they
like that?
experience the same exact things.
Oh, so they
the
will
same
just
recurring stuff. Like they will say like, oh, there's whispers, in the living room and things like that. So to them, it's like they say it's really haunted. Sometimes things just like go off on its own, like lighting or things like that. Yeah. Then my mom, I think what made her scared of her spiritual abilities or things that's got to do with the paranormal is because she once ever witnessed my grandfather, right? Usually he don't dabble in all these. He don't care. He only cares about, alcohol, food and all these things. And then one day, right, he just looks at the offering, because usually my grandma, she offers a chicken meat. Okay, she offers that every morning. And one day she just like woke up really late. She cannot make it to the market. So after that, she just thought like, never mind lah, maybe just like skip for one day lah. That's when my grandfather got very angry. Like he just paced up and down, and then he started keep pointing many times. I say, why is the food not here yet? Why is the food not here yet? And she is stunned lah. Like usually you don't really care what. Why will we care? Like give a shit, right? So what happened was she panicked, and then she asked my mom's brother to say, can you drive down with a motorbike to go and like get some like chicken to see whether there is. So after he went down, he went to get, right, but he only returned with a carton of eggs. There's no chicken. He said the market already sold out already. It's too late. So after that, she just started to offer eggs instead of chicken. So then that's when my grandfather, he came down, and then he saw. And then he started screaming and shouting. He said, why is it eggs? The moment he said that, right, my mom saw the 2 light bulbs exploded.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, isn't it?
Yeah, so my mom was very terrified.
Aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Conjuring universe can move aside. We got the SC universe now.
Yeah, where's James Wan?
Yeah, James Wan, you should make this.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Wan, you kind of you come here.
But I mean, eggs, chicken.
I guess
It was
to
very
them,
specific
it has a specific thing that, So what happened was there's another time, like the house, because we sold it to a few people, there was a couple who live inside. I think there was a second family who live inside. Then I don't know what happened or what accident happened to her husband, but her husband died also in that house. So that's when she just cursed at us. She give back the keys, everything. She don't even want to sell it anymore. She said, I don't want to transact whatever shit that is left. She said, your house is so haunted that it costed my husband's life. And she says things like that. So to us, it's like, you crazy, that kind of thing. We know it's haunted, but we don't like think that it would claim lives lah. I don't think it's that bad. So then when we try to sell it to the third person, he only bought it for less than a month. And then less than a month, he went on to knock on my mother's cousin's door, which is a smaller house. And then he asked a question. He said, sorry, can I swap house with you? And then my mom's cousin was like, why would you want to swap house with us? Like, we don't have the extra money to pay you for the bigger house. And he said, it's fine, I don't need the money, I just want to swap house. He said, I don't care about the money. Then he said that your house is really very haunted. There's too many things going on.
Wait, you mentioned just now that you go back and you still stay in the same house, which means the house still exists lah.
The house still exists. Now it's occupied by my mother's cousins and her family.
And they're okay?
Yeah, they don't really care actually.
Oh, so
yeah, they don't really care. Even if there are happenings, they just say, whatever lah. They just brush it off.
So, June, what do you think if we have a Supernatural Confessions tour to your house in Thailand and we all stay overnight?
Wow, that one
3 nights.
I'm not sure they are okay with it.
Come.
Yeah.
State a price, we collect tickets. Who to stay?
No, you live stream then only for then you got a pay-per-view.
I tell you what, I will send Mike to go with you to Thailand. Because I need to jaga the fort here. I will patch your stream through. Don't worry.
Yeah. So this thing, right? Okay, I've never been back to the house for many years. My maternal grandpa, I think there's a total about 5 or 6 people died in that house from my own bloodline. Yeah.
In that house?
In that house alone, yeah.
Old age or accidents or murder or how did they die?
Old age or sickness or accidents.
But normal one lah.
Accidents not really normal.
No, but I think the more pertinent question is the death suspiciously paranormal?
I'm not too sure whether is it suspiciously. Okay, maybe you guys can like debunk it for me lah.
Try.
Okay, my grandma, when she died, right, she was found in a very terrible condition. Like, she was found by the bedside. That I think she fractured her back when she sat by the bed. Because it's very funny, because I remember when I was younger, right, I really kind of remember things that my parents tell me, which whatever stories that affect me the most, I really remember it. But for some reason, whenever it's like, when I reshare it with them, they will say like, no lah, this thing never happened, that thing never happened. So I start to wonder, like, is it my memory that's failing me? But the thing is, like, if it sticks with me, it should be quite significant, right?
Yeah.
So the story that I remember, the version that I remember, is that my grandma did ever call my mom once to say that he saw our grandfather, because our grandfather kind of passed like 1 year earlier. So 1 year earlier, right, she see him, and then he said like, I do not want to go on and move on into the afterlife unless I take you with me.
Whoa.
So after that, she was like, I think she was scared lah, and then she said, why you want to take me with you? Like, you've already passed, just go move on lah. I don't want to go with you lah. So that gap, I found out from my mom that they died 1 year apart from each other, like almost on the same day or something like that.
Okay.
So after that, she was found in a very bad state, in the sense that I don't know how she died, but she was seated beside her bed, and then like her mouth was wide open. Yeah, her mouth was wide open. Yeah, so then it's like, my mom was very angry when she saw this scene, like, of her in the coffin. And then my mom started asking like what happened to her, and then there was an autopsy and everything done lah. So they said that she fractured her back, and then like suspiciously, it's like for 3 days no one came to visit her, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, and my mom just find it like, she was very mad because she said like all of their houses, right, were just like walking distance away. Yeah, but then none of them went to visit her. So like I remember
she was literally just found sitting there.
Yeah, she was just found sitting there with her mouth open.
So this is not the grandmother that saw God on, right?
Yeah, this is my mother's side. Yeah,
Okay.
so what happened was I remember that in 2018, right, when I went back to her house, because I already know that I have some kind of spiritual sensitivity.
Yeah.
So what happened was I stepped into the house. It's been many years since I was last in that house. I think the last time I was in that house, I was only about 7-8 years old. Up until 2018, I was about, how old was I then? I can't remember. I think in my early 20s. Yeah, early 20s. So after that, I think 21. 21 I was there. So at 21, when I was in there, right, I kind of asked my mom, I say, where did grandma die? Which room? And then I walked into there and I didn't feel anything. So I was like, okay, I don't think it's this room. So as I walked closer and closer, right, because I still remember how the house is. So when I walked closer towards the kitchen area, right, there's this one particular line that the moment I cross it, right, I could feel it really. It's quite a few there. One. So I just said, like, I just whisper, I kind of said like, I'm back lah. You know, me and my mom, my brother, sister, we are back. I know that you guys are maybe like wondering who are we and things like that lah. But I'm sorry for coming so late lah. You know, that kind of thing. Because I know that for a fact my grandma is still there. Because few years prior, right, the day that my grandma, the coffin was held there, right, my mom's long lost sister out of the blue appeared.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, out of the blue appeared, and she's alcoholic. So what happened was, she don't have a place to stay. So during that time, my mom already returned back to Singapore after the rites and everything, but she still continued living in that house. So what happened was, many villagers told her, "Are you not afraid to live in this house? Are you not afraid to live in this house?" She said, "What? Here got ghosts come challenge me you think I scared And she said this when she was at the door, the gate there. And she said, "I'm not scared of you guys like why should I be afraid?" So then when she go and stay there for that night, right, I remember that around 2-3 a.m. she started running out without slippers, and she said, help, there's a lot of ghosts inside, help. Then she just knocked on random people's door. And then what happened was they kind of brought her to the hospital because she looked like a bit lunatic.
Okay.
So after that, in then they found her with rat poison. Also, God knows where the hell she got rat poison in her bloodstreams. Yeah.
Oh.
Then after that, in then when they asked her, when she finally stable down, right, my relatives and all, they asked her like, what do you see? So she said that she was drunk ma. So after that, when she sleep, right, then the next minute she opened her eyes, right, she saw so many of them glaring at her. And then I think she saw my grandma spoke lah. She said, "You are not afraid of us, right? You're not afraid of us, then speak to us ah." Then after that, and then when she saw all the faces looking at her, she started to freak out lah. That's when she ran out. Yeah. Yeah.
So
wow, this room getting cold.
okay, so
What has
obviously your mom's side, we have now confirmed, chop guarantee, is probably the source of the haunting,
Maybe.
right? Or I think it's almost
Well,
like
actually-
it's a
actually-
perfect storm of everything coming together.
It's really a lot of.
Okay, so I'm going to try to tidy up the layers, guys. Okay, so here's okay. Obviously,
Infographic.
okay. Obviously, this episode is about some assumptions and some hypotheses. Okay, so I'm not saying I have the answer, but I'm trying to put on my investigator's hat, and along with the audience watching this, we are going to be armchair detective, lah.
Yes.
Okay. We have a few layers here. One, father live in a haunted house. Father has childhood experiences where there are ghostly apparitions that people seen of him. He has a complicated marriage. That part is a big question mark. But clearly that man loves Thai. And Thai
Yeah.
Also
culture.
established that he's got a lot of Thai relations.
Right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't also put it past him that I wouldn't say that he's ignorant of magic.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's father's side. Father's grandmother could possibly, in this case, be the most innocent victim because she is aware of what her son is doing. She's aware of what your mother and your family line
Has. Yeah.
has, and let's make the assumption that there is no intent to be evil. There's your family is not like sit around the village and then hooga, they kill people. Okay, it's not right. It's just that they were dealing with something that was passed down pretty much from great grandmother's time or before. And the one thing that gave me the clue that what you all could be dabbling with is the dark side is the very gods are demanding all this. These are not good gods. These are entities
yes.
who
Yeah.
venerate me now, give me my food, or not, I'm going to possess your body. And why it's so easy to possess the body of your family, and only why your family can live there relatively unharmed,
Oh yes.
is because of lineage to this. Whoever up your family line must have made a pact, and then these things are now coming down to claim back what is owed to them. Whether you believe in me or not, your family line has promised me this, you need to deliver. That also tells me that a family line like this, more often than not, would find a spouse that is also either haunted or susceptible to haunting. So your dad was perhaps picked by choice, or maybe, I'm not saying that your mother picked him because he's a target, but it could have been
Sometimes it
the
can
entity.
be sometimes it can be influence also.
The entity is influencing her like, oh, you are feeling in love with this guy. So she dated this man. And only because such a union would bear children that also have the capability to speak to the spirits and continue the bloodline serving these demonic entities, which clearly you and your sister have. And now looking at your possible bloodline, guess what? The person that you are dating is also into the spiritual realm. So maybe
Maybe.
加油, Wilson, I think your time will come soon.
yeah, right. So I think it's not just a one person thing, but if I were to put a pin on the source of this haunting, it's not your dad, it's not your paternal grandma,
Can I,
it's your mom.
sorry, can I check?
Yeah.
Throughout your entire both side, whichever side, are they well to do or considered like, or was there at one point where they were really well to do? It's sorry, it just came to my head. I don't know why.
Wow, really well to do.
Because to me, right, is that the fact that your dad can stay in a place like Sims Drive, not cheap, that place.
yeah,
And
correct.
he can go back and forth Thailand also.
Quite wealthy, yeah.
Yeah,
At
last
that
time,
time,
yes,
no
he-
budget airline,
Okay,
to fly back and
in
forth.
terms of the family side, right, which is
Yeah.
like before he was married, right, that side is actually not very well to do.
Okay.
But it's my dad who kind of earned his own ability, started studying, go to diploma. So during his time, it's quite difficult to earn a 3-4K in his time.
Yeah.
But he managed to gather that kind of salary. So for him, is he also dabble into investments and things like that.
Yeah.
But I also don't know how his luck. Okay, so my grandma mentioned, right? My grandma mentioned that my dad he's also quite an avid gambler. Okay, so what happened was, he was at one point, I think my grandma said that if you amount the amount during that time to what we have today, he would be probably worth at least million. So then after that he lost everything. Like there was this one particular year he lost it from stocks. He lost it from horse racing, just everything, just keep losing to the point of zero.
Just cannot get lah.
Yeah, correct.
So I feel like maybe somewhere
Somewhere is wrong. I also think so.
somewhere someone broke a contract and
Someone
then
broke a
didn't
contract.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Don't know also lah, because like maybe there's a reason why he chose your mom. I
I
don't know.
have no idea also. Oh, during that time when he met my mom, he was still quite well to do. Yeah.
And that's why even like the home where you say you pray to Topek Kong and all that, I don't think the deities actually could come into your house.
Oh.
All these idols and everything are probably replaced by this entity
It's
that
like
the family has been
a-
worshipping.
It's like a court martial like that. They want to come and help, but then whatever it is that is there is like, no, cannot. This one
Yeah.
promised already. So they're
Yeah.
like, okay.
So my paternal side, the grandmother, right? I remember one day she
Yeah.
came home. She looked like she's very concerned. I remember I was still very young, about maybe lower primary 2, primary 3 like that. Then she just out of blue she asked me to take out my palm. And then she started telling me which lines is my lifeline and which line are
Who's this?
certain things. My paternal
Oh,
grandmother.
paternal grandmother.
And then she mentioned to me like there's a lot of things you need to keep things to yourself tightly, like things like money, things like all these things. I think she is very concerned because like among all my siblings, right, she approached me first and then she tell me all these things. Then I think she never like go and find out or never tell me what is my spiritual link also. I have a feeling that she knows something.
Yeah.
That's why she make it a point that there's a certain age that I cannot go down to go and burn incense with them. Yeah.
Maybe the grandma is the unsung hero.
Maybe.
But before she can actually impart the knowledge to you, something took her out.
Yeah.
She says she saw God, and now clearly we know that the gods in the family lineage isn't the gods that we are.
Or maybe when she
Correct.
said God is not God, but just a deity.
Yeah. So then because I've been seeing her in dreams quite frequently for
Still
the past
now?
now
Oh,
no
back
more
then,
now
okay,
no
okay.
more back then because I actually went to because that's the period where I met Wilson, right? He brought me to Ape. We did some ritual to solve her problems. Then after that she moved on with him.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was I always see her like not wearing clothes the last time I think I shared before, right? Not wearing clothes and whatever. Then turns out that I think she's just very worried for me. That's probably also one reason why she's also like lingering around. Because I did fact check with my mom. I asked her like much as she kind of crossed into Christianity towards the end of her life, right? Were there any like of our relatives, right? Were there any one of them like still doing like their offerings? Because some of them are still Taoist. So my mom told me, hey, actually they do still burn stuff. So I was thinking that she should be able to receive if let's say she didn't like transition, like didn't really have full faith in Christianity. Then but the thing is I see her differently. So I'm thinking like what is the problem? So that's when I link everything up, right? Maybe her concern is really about me because that's when this Chinese New Year, my cousin actually came to my house because this cousin was by her bedside, the only person by her bedside when she passed. Yeah. She saw her lifeline kind of flatline and things like that. That's when she told me like this is her concerns lah. Yeah.
Could it be that your grandma knows that the deities that the family has been worshipping is not even the Taoist deities, all it's been hijacked by this ancient Thai entity?
Actually, I don't think she's aware.
Don't think so, eh?
Yeah, I don't think she's aware.
But you did say that she converted, right? Towards the end.
Yeah, she converted towards the end.
Because most people would think that by converting to Christianity is a way to salvage your soul.
Yeah.
Like we see in horror movies, like you accept Christ, say the sinner's prayer, and then at least your soul will be redeemed. Could she have wanted to redeem her soul that way?
Actually, there's a possibility, because if let's say you say that it's hijacked by Thai entities, right?
Yeah.
For example, then she would not want us to continue worshipping whatever is in
Right,
the house, right? The
yeah.
altar.
Correct.
Yeah, and then but from her point of view is she kind of did mention to my mom that she just didn't want to trouble us, because she says something like it's not like you guys know the Taoist rites or certain
this
things.
one is another drama layer, you know.
Yeah.
See,
Don't say anything so that, you know.
Grandma has dropped a lot of hints there. I don't want to trouble you. She used the word trouble. Trying to hint to you that there might be trouble in the family. And it's not like you know the Taoist right. Even if you do know the Taoist right, the rights are not the right rights.
Oh, okay.
That's
a possibility,
Maybe
yeah.
one of me step 1A, step 1B forgot already, you know. Just from step 1 to step 2.
Because
that kind of thing.
the Ajahn I spoke to, the one who dabbles in the arts, there are cults in Thailand that specifically move towards the anti-Buddhism route. And I mean, the name that was told to me was Paiman. And if you trace the word Paimon back to biblical
Paimon.
times, is actually a Solomon
Yeah,
time demon.
Yeah. Also, a lot of them do have that.
Wow, that one I'm not too sure. Because when I asked my mom, like, so what are you aware about? Like, what does my grandma pray to? She'll tell me, I don't know. I also don't know myself. Then I'm thinking, hey, this one is in your house, eh? Then my mom said that that's the reason why she bought a small house, a small hut to kind of invite many Thai monks to kind of like do the blessing and invite them
Okay,
there.
hold on. Okay, we based on your on just your experience alone. Okay, so as of now, I will assume that family finances regular. Okay, one.
Okay.
Right, there's no like suddenly somebody has a windfall and then
No.
after the windfall immediately the family all die, don't have, right? This kind
Don't
of thing,
have.
yeah. So but
Yeah.
your personal experience is that you can see and you can dream, and apparently something can take over you and your sister's body through sleep.
For me is I don't think I am taken over yet.
Okay, no, I
Yeah.
won't say take over, but it has to do with that, right?
I think it has to do with that,
The
yeah.
subconscious,
yeah,
correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go and check already. Book of Solomon. Which one is the one that plays with subconscious one?
Someone saw a shadow walk past in the background.
Whose
Our
background? Which side?
Okay, you
I know,
stand
I
up
think
and
it's
walk.
the
I want to see whether it comes background. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
a human
it's
walking,
yeah,
never
it's a
mind.
human walking.
Walao! Oh, sheesh. Because from the video, it's very scary.
Is it?
Is it?
Grace, you walk
Try
in.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Walk
yeah.
out
Very
front.
obvious, very obvious.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I am the girl.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
But
fun.
Okay, so what? Okay, our audience, please let us know in the comment section. It's 11:16. We're gonna end at 11:30. Let us know in the comment section what you feel about that. And while you are taking time to comment your thoughts on this, you guys are, remember, you're the fourth host. You are also the investigator. Join us in this. I want to make a big announcement that I have today. Okay, watch out for the shadow walking in this here. See, see now.
the shadow walker.
See got shadow now.
Hey.
The lights went on, guys.
I need to flicker a bit.
Okay, so I want to make a big announcement. For the last 6 months, I've been actually developing something called Oricate. Oricate is a multi-modality approach to divination. So I try to put science to it, and as close to science as possible. We have 八字, we have 紫微, we have Western astrology, which is all been heavily documented, thousands of years. You ask any experts in the field, they can tell you with the right book, the right calculation, I can measure and I can tell you your fortune, right? And we know 八字, 紫微, astrology all does that. So what I've just created is an app, it's a web app that does this calculation on the back end, and with a lot of my input over the many months to test out, to streamline it, to give you, the user, the most non-fluffy, direct approach to dealing with your life. Because if you read the actual book and you talk to astrologists, you probably get a very complicated 10-page report of your life. So I wanted to make it easy that on a day-to-day basis, can I flip open my phone and get the insights of the day, the energy pattern of the universe, at what time in this day should I do business, what time I should avoid a fight. I feel I have successfully created this app, and I do invite all of you listening in to download. It's free. Okay, I've created it free. It's at www.oracate.com. That's ORCATE.com. The link is in the comment section above, pin above. Go set up your account. Like I said, it's free. And just for today, just for you guys listening in, I have a special promo code that gives you 7 days of full on. You unlock basically the full reading on a daily basis. So go check it out. If you like it, you can continue subscribing after the 7 days. It's only $9.99 for a whole month. And if you look at the amount of information and details that I have inside the Oracate daily divination info, I believe you also will say that it's actually very worth it, because having tested it on many different all my friends as scapegoats, but they say that it has made a big difference for them, because the specific timing in a day, the specific insights of what is a day like for them, allows them to navigate life like a cheat code. So go check it out, www.oracate.com. This special promo code that I have, I'm not typing this down, I'm just telling you guys. So if you're paying attention, you're still with me right now at 11:20 p.m., you will know it. It's SCFNL7. For 7 days, it gives you the full reading. After which, you then go back to just giving you the insight. If you think that the insight is good enough for you, enjoy the app for free that I've created. If you think you would like to have more information, $9.90 a whole month. Cheaper than Netflix and Spotify. Yep. So go check it out. I have a personal target. I hope to hit 10,000 users worldwide.
Nice. Worldwide. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I also suggest that you guys join Eugene's meditation class. It's very helpful.
Thank you.
Because I just attended his meditation class, and I think it is eye-opening lah. Really can lead you straight to heaven lah.
Wow, literally today. Yeah. Thank you so much. And if you do like to keep yourself safe and remove toxic people from your life, obviously I think meditation is. I am a full convert to meditation. Having not liked meditation to begin with, 2 years ago I went full into it. Do consider getting the Love and Light bracelet. It's sold on my YouTube channel. This really, I feel personally, this works like a charm, and I think many people who have bought it have come back to say that it's pretty damn good. So do consider it. It's actually very affordable. It's on my YouTube shop. I think what, 28.80 only. I think workmanship and everything costs more. So yep. So these are the few things that I have for the community, and as always, I love to give back in ways that I can to keep you guys protected, you guys empowered. This live stream is, you can't find Oracate. Oh, okay.
I got it already.
Yeah.
Right.
This episode is filmed out of the Halls on the Hill. You can go check us out. The THE Halls HALLS on the ONTHE Hill. The Halls on the Hill.com. We have meditation classes here, events, space, hangout. And of course, if you want to join us in live show as a live audience, go give Patricia a call. We have the TOF Kampong Pass for $88 a month. It gives you lots and lots and lots of bonuses. So, like I said, once again, we are keeping all the costs as low as possible, bare minimum, but we do need to charge because obviously we have rent to pay and materials to buy. And while I do not advertise this because it always gets sold out before I can put it on the website, Kayu Raja Beats. So if you have seen my latest video, or that I actually went down to the Orang Asli, I sourced out for authentic Kayu Raja, no BS. Like, I want the real stuff. Don't give me your Taobao nonsense, right? Like, if you want it, go check out our WhatsApp shop. Call the number 988 988-698-859. That's 988-698-859. Go check it out there and let me know if you want the Kayu Raja beads, because I only can harvest this once every 3 to 4 months. And when I get it, the box, the amount of beads I can bring in and that they can harvest for me is extremely low. And on top of that, I'm very fussy with the size and the quality. So doubly stock is very, very limited. All right. So why are you wearing a garland? Definitely, that's because if you make a donation of $10 or more, I will give you the manual. And then you
get
have
one.
for us.
Yeah. Just now I saw the comments got a few.
I know, just now Ariel made a donation as well. I want to give a big thank you to Ariel. She asked, what's the garland for? This is the garland now. If you donate more than $10,
Then we
we'll
get
put
to
this
wear.
on. Yeah, thank you so much, Ariel. I don't know if she's still around. Ariel, are you still around? Hopefully you can join us on www.auracade.com. Once again, the promo code is SCFNL.
FNL.
7.
7.
7 lucky
Don't
number.
share, don't share this password. You go once you set up your account, you go to profile, the code is right there. Yeah. Okay, Mike, over to you. How do you want to wrap this up?
Just now I saw a
No
few
lah, not sing a song. I mean, wrap up the story lah.
wanted part
Wow.
3.
Yeah,
Looks
someone wanted
like-
part 3, man.
Looks like there's a part 3.
Looks like
I
part
don't
3
know.
when Mike
Part
goes
three,
down to Thailand.
Part 3, I go to Jules Thai house lah, and then I set up there lah.
No, but seriously,
Hotel
I-
horror.
One Xiaomi CCTV.
Actually,
you
Joe,
know.
seriously, I do want to go there.
Actually,
Really,
you should. No, actually, you should. No, we should. You should.
Fast.
Alamak.
No, but can we?
Huh?
Can we go?
My
Oh,
mom
cannot,
my
they
mom
can't.
don't want go
I mean, your mom not going. Just ask only.
Ask can try and ask.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Or is it we got to marry you, then we can go? Then we
Because-
send Wilson.
Because to
Yeah,
them
send Wilson.
Send Wilson.
because to them, right,
You'll be
that
the
my
best
mother's
man.
cousins, right, they're not really like bothered with like the spiritual side. So I'm not too sure whether they're open to like
Okay.
have like people stay,
Actually,
because
what's the
they can have neighbors, right, coming by to their house telling
Yeah.
them that like, you know, have a regular conversation, like, you know, that kind of like auntie talk
Okay.
Then there's one time I think my mom's cousin was at the door. Then she said, then the neighbor said, hey, your son is at home Then she was like, no, my son, he already went out to play computer games with his friends Then that's when she was like, I think I'm very busy, I go and cook So guess what she saw? She saw, like, you remember I mentioned that there's this portion where I step into the kitchen part, right? She actually saw that portion. There was a guy walking up and down, pacing up and down many times. So
But then
she
again,
thought,
it's all your
yeah.
family members there, right? All the amma, all the relatives, all
Yeah.
the ghosts all down there.
I guess it's all their
we are
like,
family.
yeah, Amun lah.
So
Oh, your brother
how do I
Amma
wrap
and
this
me.
up? Well, guys, there you have it. This is June living with ghosts.
Yeah, the Mac lah.
Living next door
Yeah,
to
man.
Hantu.
You live in a hotel room also have.
Yeah.
So we have come to a conclusion. It is not the dad. The dad is innocent. The dad is a good man.
Yeah.
You know, with good heart.
It sounds like it's just the whole family.
It is. Yeah.
Oh well, it's a no
Dum,
choice.
dum,
Is that
Dum, dum, dum.
the perfect storm?
The
you know?
June's family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wilson, you be careful.
Yeah.
This one.
Mm.
You like Wilson like. He
So
kena sangkut already.
wait. So we have yet another theory, right?
Wow, what's that?
Was
theory?
it? Do
The
we have?
theory, the theory you mentioned is what, like the pairing, is it?
Not yeah.
The
No.
pairing.
We had a lot, but did we touch any of the ones that you said? Because I think earlier before the show started, you told me that you also had a new revelation or
Oh,
something.
a new revelation.
New
What is
revelation,
this?
Was it?
No
Was
way.
there? Or don't have
Don't have no new revelation.
What is it?
Like,
you heard, Mike?
okay,
It's something
my
whispered to your
my
ear.
brother when he was below the age of 5, right? We suspect. Okay, my mom suspect because I was not even born, right? My mom suspect that my brother had the ability to see ghosts at a very young age, because there's one time because during that time she was still in Thailand with my brother. So there was one time she before she went to the kitchen or go to the backyard, right? She saw my brother still playing out in the living room, and then the next time she comes back in, right? My brother disappeared. And then she went around the house, like, you know, go and see the rooms and then see whether my brother went to any of them. Don't have. So went to the backyard where she was. So after that, also don't have. So she start panicking. And then when she looked out the door, right, towards the gate, because the gate outside is road already. Because countryside ma. So what happened was that she saw my brother just squatted by the gate. And then just keep laughing, chit-chatting, you know, like as if talking to somebody.
Invisible friend lah.
Yeah, like across the gate.
Okay, imaginary
So
friend.
after that, when my mom ran over, my mom said, "Hey, Ming, who are you talking to?" And then she started pointing like outside the gate, like there's this uncle talking to me. So my mom realized that there's nobody lah. And then my mom started to get like terrified lah. That there can be entities that's outside the house, luring my brother all the way to the gate. And what if he just opens the gate and then get run over by a car? Like, you know, things can happen. Like, yeah.
This is in Singapore.
In Thailand.
Oh, in Thailand, okay.
Yeah, in Thailand.
All signs point back to Thailand.
Yeah, I feel like we got to now travel to Thailand to see this. Or like maybe we
Thailand.
shouldn't bring back even worse.
Any Thailand song or not? Or to end off the song tonight, to end off the show tonight.
Thailand song
I don't got a Sawati ka. Da 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 da. Loi loi katon, loi loi katon. Da 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 da. Okay, so one last song for us before we say goodnight.
What Thai song you have? Thơ Young, you know how to sing, right?
Lai.
Alright.
He has memorized his lyrics.
I'm just giving excuses on his side. Yeah, who can sing the song? I wonder. Yeah, got one singer here. Lai. Okay, look at your phone. Okay, come, swap.
Come, so. Why you panic? Why you panic?
Because you sing Panic on Disco there.
Panic and the Disco. 来了来了
Hello, my SC brothers and sisters. I miss you guys so much.
Come, another 1.5 hour.
Okay, okay lah. This one a very quick game Okay, one song, just one Thai song for you guys. Okay. 我背啦，看电话背。Okay, ready?
What did he? Wait. He just say kaninabe, so we have to drink.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Who say? Where got? 没有啦，
没有啊，我没有讲
我
啊。
没有讲到嘞，我没有讲到嘞。
Okay, go.
ฉันยังเป็นคนที่รักเธอหมดใจฉันยังได้เธอคิดถึงเธอเรื่อยไปฉันยังดูรูปถ่ายที่เราชิดไกลอยู่ทุกวันฉันยังรอคอยให้เธอนั้นกลับมาฉันยังกาปฏิถึงทุกคืนวันเพราะกำเดียวระยะเธอมีมาขวางกันเราไว้ได้เธอคลี่กลอก็สงสัยอยู่ตรงนั้นเธอเป็นอย่างไรเราไม่รู้ฝากเพลงนี้ไม่ให้ทำเธอดูอยากจะรู้ในความเป็นไปเธอยังคิดถึงทุกนาทีหรือเปล่าเธอยังจำรู้เราในวันได้หรือไม่เธอยังมีใจให้ฉันคนเดียวยังรอฉันแค่คนเดียวเธอยังคงเพลรุ่นมาดูใช่ไหมช่วยบอกให้รู้ที
Jungle Hair Kena stolen by Miss B Takong
Thank
来
you
了
so
来了
much.
吊位 First crap
This is why this is the reason why they call me a supernatural superstar.
Well done Wow, see this one light tie, open mukata, can see ghosts. It's the second generation of June's
You know they
fathers.
always say that that we tend to marry someone who reminds us of our parents. I think
Maybe this is a cycle.
yeah, that's how it becomes a cycle.
It's a spiritual cycle.
To me,
Ah.
I always very pangtang.
Ah.
I always say pangtang meter very high. That's why when I meet her, I feel so happy because she is the same frequency as me.
Maybe that's what my father thought. It's all his mom.
Yeah, the father also say, same frequency, the mother.
That's why when everything happen, I say, sekali hantu. She say, ya lor, hantu leh. If I tell this, people think I crazy.
Yeah, all right. Well done. Okay, it's very nice for you to join us this evening as well. Thank you, June, for your story. So far, we have ended off. We don't want to give too much of a cliffhanger. We have ended off part 2, but I'm very sure we'll see June again as we'll see Wilson. To me, Wilson is the Mariah Carey of 7 months. When you see Wilson come, you know 7 months.
The SCMC.
The MC. Yes,
But after 7 months, ghost hunting.
Ghost hunting,
Someone
okay,
to go
okay,
or something.
okay.
I want to go, it's fine. Go hunting.
I will train you. I'll impart all this skill over to you because these days during the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. lockdown and hunt for ghosts, a bit past bedtime already lah. Sleepy. I want to go back home. And also, I think I served 10 years of my time hunting ghosts and doing investigation. It's time I paved the way for younger blood.
Yeah, I will. And if I never capture, I don't go home. So,
Wow!
Hey, okay, I was
okay. The sun, dude.
Okay one, hey. 我是谁 supernatural superstar 嘞。
Okay. So June, they asking for part 3, Got part 3 not? Part 3 have, confirm have. Okay.
You want
But
part 3? I
we-
got hotel rooms one. A lot of different hotel rooms.
okay, we'll bring her back again. So but next week, next week, next week no FNL. Why? I hosting what? That's Saturday. Next Friday is 19. Next Friday we have a guest who also have the third eye. She's also a practitioner. No. Ajahn Ming will be the week after. So last week of September is Ajahn Ming coming here live. So if you guys want to see Ajahn Ming in the flesh, well, my studio can fit 8 of you comfortably. So let us know. Text 988-69859. Let us know you want a ticket. We'll see what we can do. There's a small fee. The fee is just used to cover the utilities to help us out. But yeah. So next week Coco, followed by Ajahn Ming, and then we have a few more names. And I saw the list of guests that we have throughout October and November. Before we end off on the season break, I think we are quite in for a good ride lah. For a good ride.
You almost to the end or?
Yeah. Usually we end the end of October. And we set November, December free. But this year we started late, right? We didn't start on February in time. We started end of February. So I'm pushing up a little bit more. Yep. But I do hope, no promise, but if you could run one more live show at the end of this year, I'll bring back all our SC superstars. And maybe before the actual confession, half an hour, we also have the mic.
Yeah.
Opening act.
Sing song.
Okay, that's all that we have for you today. My name is Eugene Tay, the Prince of Paranormal.
And I am June the Magnet.
Everybody here.
All right, go check us out on orcate.com, orcate.com. And hopefully you like it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.